podcast. I got a special guest today, Cherry Cola.
Cherry Coke?
Coke. We just talked about that too. Cherry Coke. Cherry Coke. How you doing today?
I'm exhausted as fuck.
Yeah. Well, we're going to start from the beginning though. Get everybody. Those that don't know you, don't know where you're from, you know.
I'm from one part.
Okay. What it is, peas up. What it is?
Doves down, peas up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm right.
Okay. Now, for the people that don't know, like, I know you got the podcast going on.
Mm-hmm.
The Velvet Room, right?
Mm-hmm.
Velvet Room, okay.
You watched it?
Yeah, I watched it last night.
You did?
Yeah, we'll get into that. Yeah, it's very interesting.
Oh, yeah.
But let me ask you, but what made you like want a podcast? Like, what made you get into that?
I actually never wanted a podcast. Like, I used to help out with my homeboys on podcasts. Eric and Aston was like in the background and stuff like that.
Right.
And I was always around, and like everybody just used to be like, you need to get your own show, or you need to get on their show. Actually, they started with everybody told me to get on their show. Like, nah, cause like I'm so like double-sided, like I'm an introvert and extrovert at the same time. So on social media and stuff, and if you see me at a function, you might be like, she the life of the party, she be lit. And then when you really get to know me and shit, I be like laid back and kind of like staying away from people and quiet. So it go in and out. So I never thought that like the podcast would be my thing, like for everybody just watching me like that. And I don't know, like people just kept talking about it. So I was like, shit, let me try it. Then it's been a hit ever since.
Right. Now, on your podcast, like, no, why did you call it the Velvet Room though?
Because my podcast is based around just sex and relationships. So as soon as you think about Velvet Room, you're going to instantly think about like intimacy, sex, something like that. That's where you're going to head at. So it's the perfect name.
Right. Now, let me ask you now, when you first started, did you get like, what kind of feedback did you get from it? Like I'm saying, because it was, you know what I'm saying?
So like, well, when I always got good feedback. Like it may be like, honestly, out of 100%, I actually may only see 5% feedback. It's like bullshit. Like I see side shade sometimes where like people are posting like, I don't know how people just sit there and talk about sex and social media. Like, but the thing is like, I'm just an open book. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about everybody go fuck everybody. I'm not talking about me going fuck everybody. Like, honestly, like I'm not even like that in person. Like I'm extremely sexual. Like, but I be fucking with one dude, doing all that to one dude. So, I'm just trying to, I guess, build a hope of relationships and shit back again, and also letting people know like sex is okay. Kinky shit is okay. So people, honestly, I'm just talking about what people thinking anyways. People just afraid to say it.
Right. Now now the guests that you have. Now, have you ever had somebody to come on your show and they knew what they was coming on there for, but then when they got on there, they like was real shy and didn't want to?
Yeah, a lot of people. Right. But I make it so comfortable. Like when people come onto my show, like they be chill. Like a lot of people that come on, they be like nervous and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I let everybody know as soon as they come on from the get go, like we finna just partner and have fun. Like if I say anything that you feel like it's personal, something like that, which I don't go into nobody's personal business. Like I just really be freelancing. Like I really just be talking. And if it's something that hit close to home, I tell everybody just hides in the question and just keep it moving. Let your girl or your dude know at home, like you on a podcast that's talking about sex relationships, so we ain't per se just digging into what the hell y'all got going on.
Right. Now the first time I seen it, the first time I seen your podcast, I was like, okay, I ain't never really seen this before. But, like, the more popular you got, it seemed like you open up, like, doors for everybody to try to do it.
Yeah, I feel that way too. Not everybody, but, like,
certain
people in the city.
Yeah,
I feel people. Like, yeah, I do.
Yeah, because I think if you didn't, like, open up that box, I think it was so many people that wanted to open up that box, but then they were like scared to do it.
Yeah.
But then when they seen you did it, they were like, okay, well, fuck it.
Because you get judged, like, people, because when you talking about sex, you know, so people feel, which is crazy because everybody having sex.
Right.
So, but people feel uncomfortable to talk about sex and the different activities involved in
Right.
sex, but I do feel like since Velvet Room been popping, because everybody's talking about sex like worldwide,
Right.
but locally in Orlando, nobody wasn't doing what I was doing.
Right,
Nobody
right,
wasn't
that's right,
directly
yeah.
talking about what I was talking about. And like, to be honest with you, at first,
Mhm.
I was like bothered, to be real with you. Like when I started seeing people like, I don't watch your podcast all the time. You
Right.
ain't never talk about no shit like this.
Right.
Now every show you have or every post you putting up, it's about some sex or relationship type shit. So I was like, damn, they biting, right? I was like, that's fucked up. Just have me on your show and I'll talk about it or whatever, like show love.
Right.
But after talking to like close friends and stuff, I was just like, that's just how the game goes. Look at it like honestly, like even if nobody don't give you your props up front, they giving your props indirectly.
Right. Yeah.
So I just let it brush off or whatever.
Right. And I know you got shirts too. You got the shirt on today.
Yeah, I got on one of the shirts today. The
Okay.
Stop Killing Us shirts.
Okay. How did that come about?
I got fed up. To be honest with you, like, anybody that really know me, like, I don't really have deep talks with people, so people probably think I'm just like mediocre until they get to really know me and stuff, and they be like, yeah, she up on the shit, like knowledge stuff, and she woke and she sees shit from a different point of view than a lot of people see stuff or whatever, especially when it comes to like racism, a lot of different stuff. Even sex, clearly, like I see stuff a little bit different from people, but I just got fed up, and like once I had seen like the George Floyd stuff, and I'm like, and like I try, like I've never, only once in my life have I ever had like any type of prejudice type of situation that happened to me. Like I've never had to deal with it, but I know my people deal with it day in and day out. But when I seen that, I was like, damn, these fucking people, like, they don't give a fuck. They never gave a fuck, but now they on camera, like watching that dude on camera looking at everybody that's filming, looking at everybody else, like basically like fuck you. And doing this, I was like, hell no, like stop killing us. And I feel like a lot of people, they don't want to speak up. So if you don't want to speak up, let your clothes speak for you. Let people know, stop killing us. Like I get stopped all the time. Like I wear my shirts consistently. I have so many like just for myself that I just keep wearing. Everybody stopped me. Like at first I was kind of scared, like, cause I put my kids in them too.
Right.
When my kids saying stop killing us, so it's kind of like, ooh, fuck, like should I wear this or what people gonna say or something like that? But fuck the people, like stop killing us.
Right. And I know on one of your shows you had sat down and like kind of opened up with I don't want to say the guy name wrong, but
Baruti, he's a life coach. He's a
Gotcha.
skilled and trained life coach.
Right. See, I've been watching.
Yeah.
I've been watching.
Yeah, that's good. That was a good show. Like the thing is, I've done counseling and stuff before.
Right.
And like that side of me, that's me too. But only people real close to me don't got to see that side of me.
Gotcha.
Cause I feel like I'm more vulnerable than what people actually really know. And I don't show it because people fuck over you. Like I love hard, and it ain't just like relationships. It's like I love hard if I love period. So if I love this job, if I love my friends, I'm gonna love hard. So nowadays people so corrupt they use this shit against you. So I just keep a shell and like let them see the cherry coat. People don't really get to meet Vonda.
But what's your sign?
I'm an Aries.
Okay.
You know about Aries?
Nah, what month it is?
April 3rd. So Aries is a fire sign. We like headstrong, we independent, we don't take no bullshit. But our demeanor is way more stronger than we really are for real. So we just got that hardcore shell. But like I'm a crybaby at heart. Like I be ready to kick a bitch ass, but it really be because like my feelings hurt. Like I don't really be mad, like angry. It be like, damn, like you hurt me so bad.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Now let me ask you a question, cause I know I brought this up like a while ago on Instagram, and then you were like, yeah, we should talk about that.
Yeah.
And it was about like a lot of people growing up, they not taught how to love. So, but how you feel about that?
We're not taught how to love. Like I feel like everything we grew up being taught is bullshit. Like I feel like our minds so manipulated with the world and the universe. Like we all discombobulated and fucked up. And when somebody think outside the norm, you think they fucked up, but it be like, no, you fucked up.
Right.
Like I feel like our kids and stuff, we gotta like untrain them.
Right.
Because they gonna be even more fucked up. Like don't nobody know how to love because I talked about it last night. I talk about it all the time. People perceptions of love is just jacked up because they just going on what they see. They might have somebody close to them like they really love them and they might deal with certain situations. They okay with it, but because the outside telling them I wouldn't deal with that. He or she don't love you if they doing that. Right. Now they fucking up what they got because of some outside stuff.
Right.
So you got to create your own love.
Right. So I had asked a question like 2 weeks ago. Asked, would you rather somebody fear you, love you, or just be loyal?
I'd rather somebody be loyal. Because if they loyal to me, they gonna love me. Right. So somebody can love me, and they ain't loyal to me worth a damn. Right. And I've been experiencing that like, damn, this ain't love. And like, nah, that's they love, but it ain't loyalty. Right. So I can't even rock with it.
Right, because everybody love, like you said, everybody love different.
Yeah, you can't really tell people how to love. I done been in a situation. I done been like, man, you don't love me. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you doing this, you doing that, you don't love me. Right. They love you. That's just they type of love, you know what I'm saying? But they ain't loyal to you. Right. Everybody fall under the same umbrella when it comes to loyalty. Love can be different for everybody.
Right. And now, let me ask you this. The Will Smith Jada thing. I'm gonna tell you, when I watched it, what fucked me up when she told him that she did that because she ain't never felt like that
in a long time.
I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Somebody to tell you that. Like, I don't think you can go back to. I don't think you can go back. If she tell you that this man made her feel like she ain't never felt.
Yeah, well, she probably felt like that with him. She just didn't feel that way in a long time. So my thing with that, with her, because I got a different point of views for that whole thing. I can kind of break it down and chop it up however you want to go. But for that particular part, I think that people should be open enough to tell you exactly how they feel. What's fucked up is that she did it on camera. That should have been a conversation she had one-on-one with her husband. Like, I feel this way. You ain't been making me feel this way. But now, as this a grown ass man. Like, now you got this man looking crazy in front of everybody. This a grown man. Like, men have just like women, we have separate demeanors to kind of upload and stand for it. Now you got this man looking crazy. Like, you ain't supposed to say no shit like that in front of everybody. It's like you arguing with your girl, right? Or I'm arguing with my dude. Yeah. He can talk shit to me. Like, it's just me and him arguing. Yeah. He can go in. Right. But in front of certain people, man, don't disrespect me like that. Like, you ain't supposed to handle me like that in front of people. Right. So.
But I think because he kept asking her, like,
he was making her say what she gonna say, because you sugarcoating this shit. Like, you said you gonna bring it to the table, bring it to the table and speak on it. Yeah.
But that's the only part that fucked me up. Like, damn. Yeah. Like, that she just said.
But you know, people feel like that all the time, and that's why, like, relationships and marriages fail, because instead of you talking it out and working it, you just reacting on what you feeling instead of fixing your shit at home. Like, the grass chopped up and it's fucked up. So the grass over here gonna always look greener, but if you take your time to mow your grass, sow your seeds, and do whatever, your shit gonna look just as good too. Yeah.
But on another end, but what I had to learn is just like, everybody gonna go through something. So
everybody.
It just really matter who you want to deal with to put up with the bullshit.
That's true, and the thing is who gonna work through the kinks with you.
Right.
Everybody ain't working through the kinks, like, because it's so easy to leave. They work out some shit. Like, relationships be hard work. Like, people that have been together 30, 40, 50 years, they done been through some shit. That's why, like, I never, personally, like, all my homegirls and my homeboys, I got more dudes I'm cool with than anything. I don't never tell them to, like, leave who they with. Like, I don't care what they telling me. Like, my homegirls can be like, man, he jumped on me, he did such and such, and I'm like, man, that's fucked up. Like, I don't really want to fuck with him no more. I'm going to be respectful when you're around because of you. I ain't going to tell you to leave because only you know what you're going to deal with. Like, that's your shit. But, like, I don't think it's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't going to tell you to leave. Like, I get offended when somebody tell me to, like, leave my dude or some shit. I'm like, I'm just venting to you, talking to you. Like, don't tell me to leave.
Yeah, because half of it, because you don't really know the whole story. You just know what that person telling you.
Nah, you don't. But even if the story is dark as I'm telling you, like, don't tell me to leave with what I got going on, because who knows where to go or what it's going to be. Like, your shit, like, people kill me. Like, they'll tell you real quick. Like, I wouldn't deal with that. I wouldn't accept that. But low-key, they shit worse than yours.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, talk, like, if you having doubts about your relationship with other shit, go talk to somebody. They're going to make you feel better. Because at the end of the day, when you really kind of dissect it, because people should really be more fucked up than yours, so it kind of is a humbling experience sometimes to have conversations with other people.
Right. And I know because when I was growing up, and I used to always go to my grandma and my granddad's house, and they had separate rooms. Like so, and I was like, damn, why the fuck they do that? But you know, I'm young, so I'm like, okay, so. But then now, me growing up, like, damn, that's just how they dealt with that shit.
Yeah, so they had separate rooms when they like had heat, but they just stayed in separate rooms.
They stayed in separate rooms, period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever asked why?
Hell no. I ain't never asked why, cause you got.
When you got of age and stuff, you never.
No, cause I felt it was normal. If I see, you know, I think I was seeing it since I was young, so I was like, that's just how they do it.
But see, and that's the thing. What I be saying be fucked up because you could have grew saying like, this is the norm. This is how it's supposed to happen. So now, when you get a lady, y'all distant, y'all in different rooms, y'all doing whatever. Like y'all don't really have no intimacy like that because you grew up seeing them like separate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now it's causing problems with what you got. But this what you feel is the norm.
Because I looked at it like, okay, this is what old people do.
When I get old, I'm still be funny.
Yeah, but I knew, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, me as a child, I'm like, okay, well, this must be what my granddad and my grandma do. Because I know my mom and my dad don't do this shit. They in the same room.
But you know, sometimes, like, with older people, like, no lie, I think that once you hit a certain age or whatever, and plus you done been together forever and all that stuff, like, marriages and bondage and stuff like that, they start to become, like, a business. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if we don't feel out of love with each other, we gonna stand stronger. We still gotta take care of some shit. And at that point, you said this was your grandparents. So they don't raise their kids don't raise you. Right. So at this point, like, we 80 years old, 70, what we splitting up for? Like, we ain't gonna be together like that, but we gonna still keep this marriage going. So you going on over there and be happy, I'm gonna go over here and be happy. So we gonna be happy together. And that's just that was they form of love. That's what I'm saying. People need to start creating their own instead of looking at somebody else's. Because that could affect people in two different ways. That could be like, what the fuck is wrong? Or, nah, that's kind of dope because they still choosing to be together and work for their kinks on their, however they feel need to.
Because I know my granddad had died, I think, 2 years ago. Then as soon as he died, my grandma like died that next year. So I was like, damn, so.
Cause you know what happened is like when that kind of stuff be happening, it be crazy. I be like, man, like I want no love like that, but cause they be like they souls connected.
Right.
They like sometimes I don't think people die like within a week or the same day. Like they don't got news that like your child died or your spouse died. They don't have a fucking heart attack or some shit. Like they literally they can't live without you.
Yeah.
That's love.
Yeah.
That's like love. That's what you call an unbreakable bond.
Right. Now, let's switch over. Let me ask you this: do you feel like, because we was having a conversation. Now, I feel when women cheat, like they done with the shit, but men could cheat and don't give a fuck about the girl they cheating with.
Yeah. So it's a double standard, and it's true. Like, dudes that cheat, some dudes have like. Dudes be getting caught up though, cause they can go fuck with somebody, and it means absolutely nothing. Like we just having sex. Like, you know what I'm saying? It don't mean nothing. But then they can also cheat, and they fall in love with the person they cheating with too, and it wasn't expected to happen like that. But feelings got involved, and they fell in love. Females, the same way. However, I do think that dudes get a little bit more leeway, like because dudes hold a female like at a higher possession, like this is mine, like you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So when you go cheat, that's why dudes don't really be forgiving the females. Cause they like you care about this nigga, you done gave your body, yourself, you don't give what you give to me to somebody else. So it's a scratch off. It's a scratch off.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But I'm kind of like that though. Like it's crazy because like I done been in situations where like I'm fucking with somebody. And I know they got somebody and shit like that, which is crazy. But once they start, like if they step out on me, I'll be like, hell no. Like this ain't what I signed up for. Like you got me fucked up. But like, I don't know. I've been growing lately. Like I don't want nobody else do it no more.
Right. So look, so you saying, you know it's another, well he got a main girl.
Yeah.
And you the second girl.
Yeah.
But that third girl ain't gonna work.
Nah. Because that ain't what I signed up for. Like,
right.
I know it sounds crazy. And you be like, well, he cheated on his chick to fuck with you, so you gotta expect that such and such, such. Like, I hear all that, but at the end of the day, certain situations just don't play out like that. People get certain type of bonds and shit. Like, you can't just say because he cheated on her, he gonna cheat on you, or she cheated on him. Like, shit don't always work like that. Like, if people mess with people for different reasons, and because they handle you a certain way, don't automatically mean they finna handle the next person a certain way. But if I'm messing with you and you got a girl, like, I'm messing with you, I know about this girl.
Right. You don't know about the other one.
Hell no. Like, I ain't signed up for you to mess with me, your girl, this girl, that girl, all that shit. Like, nah, I'm straight on that.
Right. Alright. Now, let me ask you. Now, let's go back to last night.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know last night you said that girls make you feel better than dudes.
Nah, that ain't what I said.
Oh, okay. Well, look.
They asked me, who's sex better, female or male?
Yeah.
That's what they said.
Okay.
And I said female.
Why you say female?
Because it's true for me. Like I explained, I done had great sex. Like, since I was a kid, like, I don't label myself as, like, gay, bi, straight. Like, I'm gonna fuck with who I fuck with. Like, I don't care if they, I don't care. Like, whatever gender it is. And anybody, honestly, they're trained to, which is right. Like, I feel people like, okay, like, you should be with the opposite sex, like, morally or whatever, right? I get it. But I give people the example all the time when they hit me with some crazy shit. Because I've been like this since I was a kid. Like, I still look at females, like, dudes that I deal with right now, sometimes they be like, damn, like, you flirtatious with niggas and you like bitches. Like, it's hard to be with somebody like me. But I try to tell them, like, if I'm rocking with you, I don't got no other interest. Like, but I'm going to be open and say, to let you know, like, I like them both. But imagine yourself like everybody on social media, right? People get relationships, shit starting up on social media. You writing, you ain't really even met the person, you ain't seeing them, right?
Yeah.
So I'm saying you put yourself in the shoes, like, with no judgment, just being real.
Yeah.
So you talking to a female on social media, you start liking her because just conversing with somebody, you can start to like their mind or whatever. So you liking their mind, you liking them. You ain't putting no physical attachment to it yet at all, right?
Yeah.
So y'all talking, you like this person. Y'all talking every day, y'all talking about all type of shit, she's stimulating your mind, you really, really feeling her, right? So y'all get ready to meet up. And she tell you, like, listen, before we meet, I just want to let you know, like, I'm not a female, I'm a dude, right? You gonna feel rage and fucked up, right? You gonna be mad as fuck, like, they betrayed me, they fucked me up, like, you got me, like, I'm gonna beat your ass, right?
Yeah.
But being real, that anger ain't finna take away that you just still like this person. Just an hour ago, before they told you this, that's 5 minutes ago, you like this person. Yeah. You thinking about this person while you ain't with them because that shit went beyond the physical. Like, you just caught their vibe. You like them.
Yeah, well, but I guess it's...
I'm not saying it's right, but can you see how that is? Like,
yeah, I can see. Yeah.
So for me, that's where it's at.
Okay.
Like, I fuck with who I fuck with because I like them.
Gotcha. Nah. Here's another part. You know what? I ain't gonna bring up the other part. Cause
bring it up.
No.
Talk your shit.
No, because my thing is PG.
Oh,
my thing is
PG?
Yeah.
Well, why you got me on here cursing and stuff?
No.
You should've gave me a little warning.
No, I mean, everything good, but I ain't finna bring that up because that's rated R.
Oh.
That's rated R.
Yeah. Don't bring it up. I mean, I'm for it. My stuff is all X-rated, but...
Well, we gonna bring it up. On the show, you said that you was drunk. And you threw up on me.
Yeah. Yeah. and ate the throw up. Ain't that some shit?
Ate the throw up. Yeah. Well, what was you drinking? What was you drinking?
If I say what I was drinking, they'll put a connection.
Oh. Okay.
So, but it was a good drink. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like... Now, so I was drinking some pina colada shit. Like, it was a mixed drink, but it was good. I think it had Hennessy, that's why I don't mess with cognacs. Like, I stick to whiskey, I'm a whiskey girl. I drank some vodka if needed or tequila before I drink cognac.
What kind of whiskey you like?
I like Crown. Yeah, I'm obsessed with whiskey. Like, that's my go-to.
Okay.
That was crazy, though? When I threw up, you laughed?
No, it was... Because it caught me off guard, I was watching it. And then how it just came out.
Because I asked them, like, what was the craziest sexual experience you ever had? And before that, I had a different crazy one. But that just you know what I'm saying, I'm experiencing different stuff now.
Alright.
And that was crazy. Like I'm looking at it too, and it looked like pina colada. It's white and shit. Like, and we're in the dark. It's like glowing. We're in the dark, and I'm like, fuck it. Like, it was like, and I could taste it. It was like, it was sweet too.
Yeah.
So I was like,
because it was the pina colada.
yeah, I found myself looking. We on go right now.
So, what he said?
He said, oh.
Oh, man.
He let me still do it, but he still fuck too. He kissed me in the mouth and all that.
Yeah, but I'm sure he remembers you. He can't. I know sometimes that just pop into his mind.
Yeah, like when he be with bitches, he be like, boy, Sherry.
And he probably
I'm just joking.
He probably try to make other girls like, yeah, you don't throw up on me. They're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
You know, it's so crazy because me and my daughter dad, we like cool, like it sounds crazy as my daughter dad, but it sounds like that's my brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I actually was talking to him the next day after it happened, and I was like, dog, man, such and such, because he was like, he know him, like they met and stuff or whatever. So I was like, man, listen, this and that happened, and I ended up doing this. He was like, you what? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, bitch, you crazy. And he was like, man, I need to tell my girl. You can call my girl right now. You talk to her. You tell her. You tell her about that. Yeah.
Well, yeah, man, but you know, we're gonna end on that note.
No, you gotta end on a better note, because then people gonna end up on a throw upper. Like,
you're right. End
on a good note.
You're right. But
that was good, but
yeah. But I almost feel that though. It's always a segment in Cold Milk. It's like, like something that you want to tell, like the people. Anything you want to tell them?
Yeah, like not really, y'all. Just I appreciate the support. Keep rocking with me, Double on Podcast. Keep showing love to the Stop Killing Us shirt. But I'm glad you finally had me on.
Yeah,
I hit you up a while ago, and I'm like, he ain't rocking with me, he ain't fucking with me. I keep seeing everybody, and then you hit me up like, come on.
Yeah, because I was trying to get all like the artists.
I might have been an artist. I was gonna let you in on the exclusive.
Oh, well, you got it right now.
No, I'm not an artist. Well, I'm just saying. No, but I appreciate you having me on.
But and I see what they're saying. This your last show season, or what's all that about? They saying this your grand finale or whatever.
Yeah. So on September 12th, which I'm actually probably gonna move the date a little bit sooner to the first weekend of September. That's gonna be the season. I ain't really spoke to a lot of people about it, so I don't really want to put it out there. But that's the season finale for that particular season. So honestly, it's no different than shows that y'all watch. Power, everything else, Empire. They do their seasons and then they'll come back in a little bit. But I'm just working on some different things or whatever. But I'm only gonna be gone for like a month.
Okay.
It might only be 3 weeks. Who knows? Like, I just know it's the season finale while I go ahead and iron out some kinks and I'm working on some other shit, and then I'll be back. So it ain't like I'm leaving.
Right. And yeah, I hope I get invited to it.
You gonna come on now?
Yeah, I'm gonna come on now.
You don't think I'm too crazy because you know you PG? You gonna turn up?
Yeah.
Cause my show turns up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm shy.
You gonna talk? You gonna be shy?
No, I'm not shy.
Okay.
Look, because you and KP, y'all good friend. Ask KP what they call me.
Yeah, he was calling me something yesterday, and I wasn't even. I was wondering what was he saying. I kept looking at him. He was like, what they call you?
The Zookeeper.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
That's what he said. Oh, so I like that name. I wish I would have thought of it first because I'm kind of a zookeeper too.
Yeah. But yeah, but you know, they don't call me that no more. No.
Why they call you that?
Why they call me that back then?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a whole other show.
Oh.
It's a whole other show.
Well, we'll talk about it on my show then.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll definitely have you on there.
But yeah. But I appreciate you coming by.
I appreciate the opportunity.
Thank you.